Hi everyone, I'm making a video for rank advancements just to kind of describe it, and I know some of it will kind of feel like woohoo over your head, but you will eventually get it. And I'm also going to try to post little diagrams that explain it visually, and some links to explain the terms that you're not going to understand that I'm saying, especially if you're a brand new coach. So don't worry if you don't understand what I'm saying. Write it down and then look for it in my links, in the team page, in the files. Google it. That's what I do when I don't know. But I wanted to make this because I know if you're like me, when you start out as a new coach, especially if you're waiting for your stuff to come in, you're like, okay, what do I do now? What does all this mean? How do I start? And I want to explain this for you. So when you start out as a coach, your first thing before all the process goes through is you are listed as an inactive coach. And the reason why is you have to have at least 50 personal volume, PV, that makes you an active coach. What this means is you have to order at least, and I believe it has to be home direct, which means it comes to you. It's set up on home direct, which is like auto ship, where it's billed to you at the same time every month. So at least 50 PV. If you're doing Shakeology, which you know you are because you're super smart, you already have 90 PV. So when the system, the Beachbody system updates, you will be listed as an active coach. Until you have at least 50 PV personal volume ordered, you are an inactive coach. You can get the PV by ordering other stuff like energy and endurance pre-workout formula. Let's see, results and recovery, post-workout formula, recovery formula to help you recover from your workout, or any of the programs, all that good stuff. So first step, become active if you have not already ordered a challenge pack, which you have because you're smart. If you have ordered a challenge pack, don't worry, it'll just take a couple days for the system to list you as an active coach. If you signed up with just the coach enrollment, the $39.95 plus tax coach enrollment, you do need to make an order of something that will give you 50 PV total. So, like I said, Shakeology is 90. Energy and endurance, I don't remember. I think it's like 15. Results and recovery, I think it's 20, 25, somewhere around there. You can add it up. You can get a fitness program that's a certain amount of PV. Just look around. Whatever says PV in your, when you go to Team Beachbody and then click shop, it'll show you what PV amounts everything is. So there you go. Now, as an active coach, your next step is Emerald. This is where you really get into your business. This is the first step of growing your business. This is where you want to be. And what this means is you are at the top of your business. Here you are, woohoo, at the top. And then it branches out like a tree, and it branches out to two spaces. You branching out, left, right. And you want to sign up a coach on both sides, where you have two coaches, one on the left and one on the right. And this is your first step. This is when all your benefits start to roll in as a Beachbody coach. And the best way to do this, if you don't have prospective coaches that are ready to build your business, that is totally okay. This is what I want you to do. If you're very committed to building your business, I want you to sign up your spouse, your significant other, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, whatever, somebody that you can sign up as a coach, even if they're not doing it for business building, on either side. So that gets you to Emerald. This is really important to grow your business. The other thing that's really cool is if you do this and they don't want the challenge pack, but they will because they're smart, you can order another challenge pack, have more Shakeology to use as samples, like if you get the box of Shakeology packets, or you have another fitness program that you can use so you can refer it better, or if you just sign them up as a coach, $39.95, and then you get 50 PV for them, that's great too. They have to be active to make you an Emerald. If they are not active coaches, you do not become an Emerald. So remember that. But here's the perks of being an emerald. When you become an emerald, you now get free leads from Beachbody. What are free leads? Leads are when people go to teambeachbody.com or when they order from the infomercial or something, they will be asked, do you want a free coach? And they're smart, so they're going to say yes. They're smart like you're smart, so they're going to say yes. And they get this free coach. Beachbody goes in like, emotion. They go through all their coaches that are emerald and above, and they give you these free customers, these free leads. And it'll show up in your customers, and it will typically say free coach, $0, whatever, and it has their email address, sometimes their phone number, and their name. And you contact them, you build a relationship with them, you find out what their goals are, why they wanted a free coach, and then hopefully they will entrust you and get a program from you, get a challenge pack from you, maybe eventually even become a coach like you, and that is a free lead. This customer can be from all over the place, like anywhere in the world, not the world, but anywhere in the US and Canada, and you are given this opportunity to meet this person and have them become a loyal customer to you. So it's really cool. Now, here is another thing. Success Club, which I will also go over in another video. Success Club leads are awesome. When you make Success Club 5 or higher and you have a PV of 50 or higher, I believe, as an emerald, you get Success Club leads. And what this is when people go to Team Beachbody and have a home direct order that comes every month, you will get that customer and you get that residual commission every month that they stay on track with their Shakeology or whatever it is that they use every month. And that's what you get. It's super awesome. So you are gaining a commission from a complete stranger that you've never met that Beachbody just gave you because you are doing Success Club and you're an emerald or higher. Awesome, right? So here is the other benefit of becoming a emerald, and that is cycle bonuses. Don't know what that is? I'm going to post a video about it. And I'm not going to make my own video because I really think that Beachbody clarifies it better than I ever could, and it gets kind of confusing if I try to do it. So cycle bonus, in a nutshell, is from your team volume, from your coaches and all the coaches that your coach has signed up underneath you. So it's really cool. Basically, what your coaches are doing rolls back up to you, and you're getting paid for it. How cool is that? So I'm not going to get into the every so many dollars is this, but in a nutshell, every time you cycle bonus, you get $14. So if you cycle bonus, your team has enough volume that it's cycle bonuses on both sides where you have it 5 times. That's 5 times $14 from your team doing something, not from your sales, from your team. How awesome is that? Okay, so that's an emerald. Now a ruby is a coach that has 3 coaches on each side, 6 total coaches. Remember, we talked you're up here, and then you have your little limbs from your tree, and you have your first 2 coaches that made you emerald, and then they have 2 coaches that made them emerald. Doesn't necessarily have to be the first 2 coaches, but 1 coach on each side is an emerald, and then you have 2 other active coaches. So at least 6 coaches total, and 2 of the coaches, 1 on each side, has to be an emerald with 2 active coaches under them. That is a ruby. Typically, people skip from a ruby to a diamond because it's just how it works. Now, here's the benefits of ruby. You get all the same benefits as an emerald, except your cycle bonus goes up to $16. So remember what we talked about? Your team volume rolls back up to you. And now it's $16 every time you cycle bonus. So $16 times, if you cycle bonus 10 times from your team, that's $160 from your team volume. Super cool. Okay, so here we go as a diamond. Now, a diamond coach is a coach that has at least 8 coaches total, 4 on each side. And 1 on each side has to be an emerald or higher. So, like I said, I'll draw this out, but you are a diamond. Now you have your 2 people right here that are emeralds, and then you have 3 more active coaches on each side. And it's really cool because now your bonuses, your cycle bonuses, go up to $18. You don't realize how much those $2 every time makes a difference. But 10 cycle bonuses from your team, that's $180 a week. How cool is that? Here's another cool thing about it. Your cycle bonuses can roll over. You don't lose those volume points. You're going to have a stronger leg. That's just how it works. You're going to have one leg that produces more, and that's because your coaches roll down. But I don't want to get too much into that because I don't want to confuse you on how the team volume and cycle bonuses work. I will save that for another video. Now, it goes up. I'm a diamond right now, and I have, I think, like 24 coaches underneath me that are my PS coaches or my husband's PS coaches that I work with, but not all of them are active. I want to say I have like 15 active coaches. Some people just fall out of being active, and it stinks, and I hope that they all come back. Of course, I talk to them, I follow up with them, but sometimes it happens. What your job is now is to build your team. You want to find coaches so you can advance. Like I said, discount coaches are awesome because you can depend on them. Discount coaches are there because they want to get 25% off of the products that they love and use. And they are typically going to stay there longer. They don't want to do the business. They just want to get their discounts. Totally fine. But you also want to build your business, and you want people that are like-minded like you underneath you, because the more they grow, the more you grow, and the more your income goes up. Now, I'm not going to get way into Star Diamond. This is my next goal, but I'm going to just go over kind of what a Star Diamond is, not the benefits. But my next goal is to be a Star Diamond, and what that means is I have a diamond underneath me. It can be on either leg, but when you're a 1-star diamond, you have somebody that has become a diamond that is your personally sponsored coach that you signed up. That is your diamond. Makes you 1-star diamond. It's super cool. Because when they become a diamond, they've grown their team enough to where all that team volume and cycle bonuses is going to come up to you. Then your next goal is to be a 2-star diamond. And I don't remember if they have to be on either side or if they can be on one side, but it goes all the way up to 15-star diamond, and then you're a superstar diamond. So it's really, really neat. At some point, I think it's a 3-star, maybe 4-star, you do have to have them kind of equal. You have to have the diamonds on each leg kind of fall equally, I believe, for it to qualify you. So it's really awesome. It sounds super, super complicated, but it's really not. It took me a few months to have it all sink in, and there's still some details that are I'm not 100% certain on, and that's okay. We all just keep learning. Like I said, if you have questions, look at the links, look at the team page, Google it, look on your Coach Online office. There's so many videos out there explaining all this stuff, and it's really cool, and I'll try to find the easiest, most explanatory ones that helped me to help you. But I want to know who all wants to be a diamond. Like, I want you to know that that's achievable. I became a diamond within 3 months of my business, and that wasn't even my goal at first. I didn't even know that that's something I could achieve, and I kept pushing my goal date back for diamond because I was like, there's no way. I can't do this. How am I going to do this? Okay, fine. If I sign up 8 coaches, how am I going to make 2 of those coaches end up signing up 2 coaches? How does that happen? I just told you how it happens. It's a lot simpler than you think. You talk to people, you believe in something, they see your passion, they follow your passion. They follow what works, and what we have works. So don't set yourself back and be like, oh, well, my goal is to be an emerald within 6 months. No, be an emerald in 2 weeks. Be an emerald right now. Call your mom, call your dad, call your husband. Let's go. You can do this. Be an emerald. Be a ruby. Be a diamond. You can do these things. I just explained how to do it to you. Talk to your friends. Talk to your family. Talk to people that are in your circle, your coworkers, anybody that you know that likes health and fitness and wants to help people. Just talk to them. I hope that made sense. I try to keep my stuff under 15 minutes, and I almost made it. I hope that y'all have a good day, and I will post all the links.